Okay, we're just going to play a 3-chord trick now. So I'm going to play G in the proper way, so from the bottom string. So if you want to continue playing G with just these 2 fingers, play it from the 3rd string. That's fine. But for the purposes of this exercise, this is G for me. So try and get a better angle on that. So I'm not going to worry too much about my right hand, because all my right hand's going to do is strum down. And if you look at the videos for the chords, you know which string I'm going to be strumming from. So I'm just going to be strumming 4 for each chord, and I'm just going to practice changing the chords. The important thing when you're practicing like this is start slow. If you practice too fast, what's going to be slow is your changes. It's going to take a while for you to build up your changes. If your changes take a bar, and a bar is a length of time, it's usually 4 beats, can be 3 beats, or however many beats are in a bar. So, but if every beat that you miss, you can't, in music, you can't go back and play that again. So start with a slow beat so that you don't miss a beat. And if you do miss a beat, try and pick up and count those beats in your head and pick up from where you would be dropping back into the music. So you've got to think that right from the beginning, it's really good if you think that the music carries on regardless. And you are not going to stop the music when you stop playing. What's going to happen is you have to drop back in, and that will really come into play later on. For the first few days, maybe don't worry so much about that, but very quickly get into the habit of playing slower and giving yourself time to change, and then speeding that up gradually. So we have G, D, C. Like that. And so it's just 3 bars, 3 chords. Very simple. And I still messed it up. I still made a mistake when I changed to C. But I didn't stop. Because, like I said, when you're playing with a group, or if you're playing music, the music doesn't stop. So you have to try and slow it down and correct yourself in real time, which is very difficult, especially when you're learning. So slow down again. D, C. Like that. And eventually, you can play it a bit faster and your changes will get quicker. So you just be... and pretty soon we'll add some flourishes with your strumming, so you can do up and down strokes as well. And eventually we'll add all kinds of things, licks and riffs and things like that, and you can make a very simple chord sequence, which this chord sequence is called a 3-chord trick, because it's because of a relationship between the chords, which we'll get to later. But based on those 3 chords, you can build up to a song which is... And you can do, if you want, I mean, I'm just making stuff up, but it's how people write songs. They just embellish chords and things like that. So have fun with that. Practice slow. Build it up gradually. Only build up the speed as you build up the speed of your changes.